with me. Well, it's not really cleaning, but I'm going to see what I'm saying. Hold on. You know, you gave me double-sided tape, but that double-sided tape is messed up. It rained on. I know. Hold on. I'm cleaning. How y'all all doing today? I can't do this like Facebook because a lot of people have questions. Correction. A lot of ancestors has just come through. Why ain't hanging it up? This is a cute dress. I think this is very cute. Very cute. I bet I can't fit it now. Let me hang it back up. My girls are singing this in jail. Where I heard it at. I still haven't listened to it out here. I'm folding them up and putting them in case. To the judge that's watching this, I'm supposed to ask you for help. But the kind of help that I'm needing, you're not that kind of judge. But that don't mean that you can't be that kind of judge. Maybe it's time for a change. You know what I mean? That's the message. Look at this girl. Hey. Whatever message you're looking for, young lady. Your next move, the next thing you're supposed to do. I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta take a step of faith. Research me. Don't look too deep into me because, like the serpent, a person that talks too much will strike blows for nothing, if you understand what I'm saying. I'm trying to say it like he will say it, and a lady will say it, but thank you. Don't look too deep into what I've been saying. You basically have to read between the lines. Read between the two dots. Read the line. Yeah. How y'all doing today? You are beautiful. You are strong. No, ma'am. You know, actually, I am basically like a crybaby because I'm a crybaby. I'm a big old baby. I've been like that my whole life, though. You know. I'm spoiled off link card, if you understand what I'm saying. I haven't had a job since 2020. I have, well, not a tax-paying job since 2020. I was told I'm being a big baby. Yes. It don't smell like jail no more. But when I went to jail, I took this to jail with me. He stayed in jail with me for 6 months. The book I don't have. The jacket I do. It's nothing but material things. I know I need to put these back on hangers. On plan. No, ma'am. When it come down to that, no, I'm very devastated. More devastated. I like this dress too. More devastated because the people that's supposed to help basically was playing with my head. It's trash. I kind of like this too, but I don't know if this is my dress. What are you asking? Well, no, so I can answer it with one sentence, and everybody's will be answered. And it's pointing you guys' way. So whatever it is, yeah, you see how the papers is crinkled. Well, no, I do not delight in my sacrifice because there's a sacrifice due. But the sacrifice that's due is not me, boo. You remember on that movie, you ever see this movie called Spit on Your Grave? I think it was part 2. How they sacrificed the cat, and then when it came time, the entity was like threw the cat up and was like, "Don't nobody want your funky cat." Yeah. Thing is I was the sacrifice. That part. How you gonna time out with a victim? The truth. The sacrifice of God, a broken spirit. Yeah. The sacrifices of God are a broken spirit. I was not broken. I was hurt. You know, who wouldn't be hurt if their mom passed away? Who wouldn't be messed up if their mom was passed away? At the time I was staying in Indianapolis, do you know what that means? $1 don't make you, baby. It just help you look good. You know what I mean? Because $1 don't help you. AKA I was in a city where money flow. Because money constantly flows. No matter what is money, that's where you really be like, money flows. Won't have a dime 1 second and the next second, pockets full. You can go out in the morning with $5 and come back with 80. Just working. I'm good. How you doing? And working. Fold my clothes. Well, still folded. Yeah. No. They try to sacrifice. Because I'm doing something. Hey, I ain't contented. No, I'm not in a rush. Reading Psalms. Well, something is telling me on Psalms 74, 75. I'll be back. Yeah. What? Well, springs and streams have been opened. You know, everything is a tune. Tunchi. Everything's a tune, baby. Everything is a tune. Why did I do it in that way that I did it? First of all, I like this skirt. I had people on my coattail. People on my coattail. You ever talk crazy to a person? Now I'm broke. Yes. No. No. I don't have the money in my possession. I'm broke. But I can cuss somebody out broke, and they still will come back and sit around me. Like, I can say whatever I want to people. I've been saying whatever I want to people. You know, I'm cussing them out, talking crazy to them, calling them 50 bitches and the N-word. Calling them 50, yes. And they still migrate towards me. I mean, to everyone. Just the ones I feel like are money hungry. This needs to be earned. I like this too. Well, mom and back. And that's crazy. Because somebody read it. Yeah. Totally get it. I totally get it. Underclothes. I didn't answer your question. Well, I've been I've been getting drawn to Jeremiah. Well, I've been called to the unhappy task to announcing the destruction of kingdoms. It is an unhappy task. I'm always alone. I'm not supposed to let anyone touch me, and I'm not supposed to touch anyone. Hide. Top 11. Don't make me pull out the do-rag on your young guys. Mm-hmm. Address won't. Thank you. Yeah, ain't he what he said. I'm for him. You're right. What? Okay, because I had thirsty people around me. They just think about, a come up. People that lash themselves onto me that I've been going back and forth to Indianapolis. You might as well say my whole life. When the springtime comes, that's my favorite time to go. New music coming out. It hit Indianapolis before it hit where I'm at. So it's like I know the dances, I know the song. It's like I've been one step ahead of everybody the whole time where I'm from. Correction, 3 steps, 10 steps. Because I come back singing a song that's already been playing on the radio in Indianapolis. And then I get here and they be like, we haven't heard that song. Crazy, blah, blah, blah. And then the song come out. Even if it's not hot. Even if it's not a nice song. You know what I mean? A banging song. You said what? Since are you implying that? What are you implying? That I've been playing? I have been playing. No. I have been playing. I understand. No. First of all, you took one look down and was like, no, it can't be. All right. Well, I'm not just listening to you. All right. Stop for a second. Yeah. Someone has been getting mega signs for them to do something else. Cherokee Indian. Actually, my mom already registered as a Cherokee Indian in Oklahoma. She's from Tulsa, Oklahoma. My mom was born in Tulsa, Oklahoma. To Shirley Briscoe and Ralph Kavanagh. I got the Blunt last name from her sister and brother's dad. I don't know his real name. His name was, they called him Papa. They said they called him Papa because his arms looked like Papa, the Sailor Moon. It's weird to me. It's been weird to me. They try to make me feel comfortable about it. Once they figured out that it wasn't going to change, me talking like this, it feels strange to me because, for one, I don't do a lot of talking. Before I dropped down, didn't do a lot of talking, baby. No. Only time you're going to hear her talk, only time you will hear her talk is if what she wants you to know. And she's not going to tell you everything. Like an onion. You can't get to the middle of the onion unless you cut through and you still be missing pieces of it, boo. I'm gonna earn them anyway. I don't have enough hangers. I don't have no closet on the private. On the island. You folded wrong. No, I need to hang this one up too. She said you already a fucking Barbie. Well, someone said I need to clean my room. Yeah, they told me I need to clean my room. Not straighten it up, clean it, so I'm cleaning. No. My grandbaby, actually. I know. Well, you're supposed to read a word. Let me see. Wow. I mean, people talk, you know. Now, some of them videos, I'm just talking like this. You know? I can't say everything. Not chat. Correction. I can say what the heck I want. Everything's not to be shared right now. Almost. Yes. Almost. I can hear them too. It's just like Tyler says, you know, we laugh to keep from crying sometimes. How my word is? I had to because it don't have no tag on it. No, I don't steal. I don't go to the store stealing. I have wore this. It's actually cute. It has pockets too. Who tried to spin me? Nah. Well, I didn't actually meet him. You know what scared him? Is that I wasn't supposed to open up my eyes. No, I was not supposed to be able to look at him, and I was able to look at him. It was a Muslim guy on 42nd, and it's crazy because I'm always talking about Indianapolis. Wanted to leave there so bad, and I'm always talking about it. It was a guy in Indianapolis. I know, I'm not even gonna hang these up. Put them in here. It's too cold outside for dresses right now. We have a lot of snow. He was basically told me to do the dance. Dang, I gotta take this. Do a dance for him. And I did it in front of a lot of people. I did it for a lot of people. And he demanded for me not to look at him because he said he was more powerful than I. And I was able to open up my eyes and look at him. It's been a while ago. That's what I said. 2 years ago. Over 2 years ago. It's been over 2 years. Since that happened, it's been over 2 years. What happened? They judged me off the people that I was hanging with, the people that I was associating myself with. not realizing I was learning things from those people. No, I was learning things from people. Um, I found out that everybody that I had came encounter with was from Gary, Indiana. How you doing, sugar? No, everybody that I had came encounter with was from Gary, Indiana. They knew about the dang on portal. No, they knew about the portal. They knew about there's a saying, and a lot of people talk about it, that there was a house in Gary, Indiana, with over 200 spears in it. Of course, I'm speaking basically of a myth, but I'm living it. You know what I mean? The two people that I met from Gary, Indiana, that's how they sparked my curiosity. She was like, I'm from Gary, Indiana. No, a dude that I was talking to called me and was like, I met this girl that says that you walk past her every day and you her cousin. I'm like, my cousin? No, I'm thinking, because I have a lot of family in Indianapolis, I don't know them personally. Mm. She said I was her cousin from Gary, Indiana. Told me to come over. You know, they was cooking and we was all gonna chill together and talk. Again, I was like, I'm not from Gary, Indiana. But they insisted that I was from Gary, Indiana, so I was like, all right, I'm from Gary, Indiana. And got over there, I was like, yeah, we used to have mad barbecues and da da da. Went ahead and went along with the law. Never stepped foot in Gary, Indiana. Yeah, I went ahead and went along with the law. Because I was like, there has to be something behind it. About a week went by. We left. I thought it was over. There was a lot of things going on. I even heard her say, all I had to say something about the barbecues and we're in or something. I heard her saying something pertaining to that. By then I had opened up my third eye, but opening up your third eye and seeing things that you don't know nothing about, do you no good for real. You have to really pay attention, like, okay, I wasn't seeing this at first, but now I'm seeing it. Week went by, dude came to me, was like, they said that we ain't being by, they feel like that we being funny, we don't like them, blah blah blah. So went back over there. This time when I went over there, she was playing with some cards. At the time I didn't know what they were. They were tarot cards. She was like, let me show you the house. I walked through the house. Our apartment looked the same, but it didn't, because her apartment was hella bigger. I went into a room, and like I said, the room it was a table, it was a crystal ball on there, it was a whole bunch of moons and stuff, but on the sheet behind the table. It was stones on the table, all kind of stuff, and then to going southbound, it was a shrine. Hold on. Going eastbound, it was a shrine. We're standing this way. East, south. In the female room, it was going south. She had burnt money already on the stand on the altar. It basically was an altar. Money that hadn't been burnt yet. Stones, crystals, things that she was dedicating to the spirits. No, I didn't realize that, but I'm realizing that too now. No, I'm really realizing that. In her room, it was already a shrine, but she was like, that was his shrine. The bracelet I had on at that time, I had a bracelet that looked like God made it himself. A steel bracelet. You can mess up her. Yep, it was a steel bracelet. Black. Stainless steel. Anyway, he had a half of a hand with the bracelet. It looked like the bracelet that I had on, but in cartoon version, if you understand what I'm saying. I kept rings on my toes. I used to keep rings on my toes and on my ankle, and bracelets on my ankle. It looked like mine's. So that's why I was really amused with his shrine. It was all other different kind of stuff on his altar. Burnt money. Yes. Two in one house. It was 2 altars in one house. I didn't know. No. Anyway, I'm standing there, and we back in the room, and I'm looking at some drawings he did, and it was an emperor. An emperor sitting full. It wasn't fully drawn, but his face was drawn in and everything. And when I got to the empress, which was at the bottom, everything was drawn besides her face. Everything was drawn besides her face. He had multi pictures, but that's the only picture that looked like it wasn't finished. She was chunky. Her hands was drawn, down to the dress drawn. The only thing missing was her face. The pillars, it was a pillar. Hold on. It was a pillar to her left that was drawn. I say it was the empress because it just felt royal, if you understand what I'm saying. It felt royal to me. I put those pictures down. I'm looking at his altar again. Kind of touching and I'm not really touching stuff, but, And then I did like this, it was a knife. And he was laying with his hands behind his head, just staring at me. And he said, go ahead and grab it, Sophie. Grab the knife. And as soon as because I was going to grab it, he said I can grab it. I got this close to it. And something went, whoosh. I said, well, damn. What just happened? But then I felt like we were all going to war. I felt myself getting stabbed. But I was still standing there like, shoot. Nope. I was too confident. Because the way I felt, spiritually, I felt like I was getting stabbed. I felt like he was stabbing me, she was stabbing me, and the person I came over there with was stabbing me. We walked to the store. I felt like I was getting stabbed all the way to the store. Till we got halfway back. We got right there to Brentwood and 42nd. And it seemed like everything stopped. When we left out the door to go to the store, he said, I'm going to be right here when you get back, baby. And his girlfriend turned around and looked like, you know, it was like, it was like he had never said that to her before. So she felt like he wasn't talking to her. If you would have seen the way she was walking down the street, like she was a model, boom, boom, boom. I was like, no, she got dressed, real tight pants. We went to the store. Nope, she said something about it's gonna be a problem because I don't wear my ponytails like she does. If I was to get a braid-in ponytail, I'll put silver on it and not gold. She like gold. She was like, that's gonna be a problem. Kiana Harris, or whatever. That ain't even her real name. I don't know. Now after that, I went home. I was like, I ain't fucking with them no more. And then they start coming to my house. I'll be sitting there and, you know what I mean? They came in and cleaned up my house like 4 or 5 times. On me. I'm gonna put it on my mama. On me. Him, her, and the kids in my house cleaning up. Like, I'm so serious. She was so mad at the guy that I had came with. She jumped on top of my table. Like she was a Black Panther. Went at him like she started crawling at him, and you know how a dog do? That's on a chain. I promise you. I was just looking. I had to get in front of her like, hey, don't you want to get off my table and go home, bitch? Why are you still in my house? My kids call him Tupac. He's told me his name was Tupac. And I climbed up on that table and was growling at him like she was a dog. A girl. Tupac is not from Gary, Indiana, but the couple, they from Gary, Indiana. Mika Boo, Gary, Indiana. No, this girl named Kiki, another girl named Kiki, brother. Yeah. Nope, I met this girl named Sherelle. Real big booty, short. Well, I ain't gonna, yeah. Well, we never know what that is, but. And the cousin. They couldn't hold it in. They kept on saying I look just like him. Well, you never know who a person is. I'm done. This is all the pajamas that I have. No, my daughter have the other pair of pants. Okay. Okay. My pajama shirts, my gowns have disappeared. No, I didn't buy this. I don't know. It don't have no name. Who cares what kind? It's supposed to be a purse. I thought this was a suitcase. Like a bag. Well, ain't that about a hootenanny in the cotton field? Yeah. Which ones? Well, the ones that I want to do, something plain. Something plain. And short so I can work with him real good because my son want me to do his hair. That's why I haven't did my nails. I have things I'm gonna have to do. Well, yes, but something happened to my brush. It said you're not supposed to keep it like that. I know, that's why I'm separating it now. Right, because look, I took this. It's not my throat chakra. No, it's not my throat chakra. People, my family, said that I talk too much. My family said I talk too much. So I took a needle and thread and sewed my mouth shut. Just like on Hocus Pocus. Just like they did him on Hocus Pocus. Uh-huh. Yeah. My hunk. Out of this world. Blow with the breeze. I like the way you think, young lady. Yes. I was just thinking about, you know, satisfying everybody else. Where did those nails come from? Okay. Pee-wee! Pee-wee! Hang on. I don't even keep wallets. Oh, I like this palette. My favorite palette is over there on my table. I like this palette too. You know, it has the color blue that I like. Yes. I use this palette a lot too. Mm-hmm. Baby, look. It's broken. Yes. I thought I was supposed to do it all on Facebook. That's why. I've been doing it all on Facebook. So they can be nosy. No, so they can be nosy and be able to. So they can be nosy. One thing that I've never used was this, the Noxzema. Oh, shoot. Ugh. Because I'm trying to get a clear understanding of what exactly that you're asking. Because you're asking a question. And your question is legit. Just I'm trying to figure out how to answer your question. Without sounding like I need sympathy or anything. You feel me? Do you realize that I spend over 85% of my time by myself? I have 9 grandkids here. 9. Maybe 9. Maybe 8. Yeah. One by one son and the rest by the others. By the other. Yeah, my other kids. My girls turned 17 today. Almost forgot. Whoop whoop. Okay, they turned 18. Because I don't want them to be grown. Although you're grown when you turn 16. Yeah. And my son was talking about that. How when you turn, no, you're grown when you turn black people. Technically. Black people. For the black people, when you turn 16, it used to be you had to go out and get a job. You had to go out and go do something with yourself. Yeah, you became grown. The head of the household. The breadwinner. All right, I found it. This came from the Book of Mormon. You didn't listen in. I have been given the unhappy task of telling about the destruction of mankind. Yeah, he sent y'all here, and I'm here to help set y'all free. Instead of y'all want to help, you all think that y'all going to another motherfucking planet or some shit. You motherfuckers ain't going to another planet. Do you think another planet will want will want us on it? Destroying it? You know, I had an argument with a guy. I had an argument with a guy. Where did this come from? Okay. I had an argument with a guy. It was not a disagreement or agreement. I mean, a conversation. He trying to convince me that the world is flat. And I wasn't trying to convince him that the world was round. I just didn't want him telling my child that the world was flat. Because I took a liquid on a flat surface. I took a liquid. And I dropped it. It went on the lamb. And I dropped it. Yeah. Anyway. It's just sitting there, guys. If it's flat, it's just sitting there. I don't even know why you even asking this question, baby. Now, you can't take liquid and put it on a round surface and it moves too. You're right. You can't. But if the ball, if you taking this, I got them off the floor anyways. If you take a ball and you spin it, a tire, take the tire and you spin it. Shh. No, not one with ripples in it, and you spin it. Shh. And you pour water on it. That water is gonna stick to it, and it's gonna flow at the same time. Well, I can't do that theory because right now I don't have a bike. Somebody said don't listen to it. Well, they can't fight it no more. So you think the world is flat? Do you think the world is flat? I have a colostomy bag still. With a zipper. I was shocked, of course, you know. I was shocked. Finding three people. Thing is, I heard the young man say that he was going to shoot me, so I was trying to go ahead and get away, but still protect myself because the other people that I had started fighting, I already had stabbed their mama, so they was at me. Bullshitting. I had did something really disgusting to someone, and I felt like God was telling me that I was wrong for it. You know what I mean? Which I feel like I was wrong for because, shoot, I'm not no longer mad at Pumpkin for doing that to New York, but some nasty stuff like Pumpkin did to New York, and I was trying to make up to her for it. You know what I mean? No, it was worse than what she did to what Pumpkin did to New York. It was far worse than what Pumpkin did to New York. Anyway, and I was trying to make up for it, so she was in jail with me. Bro, I feel like I talk too much for one. Yeah, I feel like I talk too much. You know, though, when I did that stuff to her, she didn't say, bitch, I'ma kill you, or to the death, or it's gonna be on sight when I see you, blah, 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 blah. Every time we see each other, we gonna fight. Or, bitch, she didn't come out the door, you know what I mean? Nothing like, you know what she said? You got one more time. I said, fuck it. Oh, no. Let me do it again then, because she actually said that shit. You got one more time. I said, what I just did to you. You said I got one more time. How do that even add up, baby? I got one more time, so Mika-boo. What I did to Mika-boo. Yes. No, she was like, you got one more time. I said, this bitch got big mouth, y'all. No, when I say she got big mouth, why I'm saying bitch a lot now. No, you don't. Well, sometimes bad habits do corrupt good habits, baby. Cause where I'm from, we don't say bitch like that all the time. Yeah. Not my friends. Cause my friends already know. You don't want me calling you bitches, so don't call me none, hoe. I let a white girl get away with it. Just so they can do whatever they needed to do. Yeah. Yeah. Or there's other people that actually love me, baby. And know that I actually love them too. Not being greedy, I am being... What do we call it? Because I'm trying to figure out what exactly is your question. Look, the king told you to do something. No, young man, hold on. Yeah. The king told you to do something. Let me put that down. No, the king told you to do something. And if you notice, Jack looks like a nice boy. You know? No, Jack looks like a nice boy. The only thing is you see the one sitting down, you know? It's like you can't see it in the picture, but actually you really can. Yeah, you can. He's whispering words, and the words is going, you know, you see how he whispering words, and they're going, yeah. I'm trying to tell you without telling you. He was not talking to everybody. He was talking to one person. Look, no. He was talking to one person. He wasn't talking to all them other dudes. He was talking to one person. The two in the back is his. The old mill where they used to churn rice. Where they used to churn rice. What I do? Hide me somewhere. Hide me somewhere. I don't know how you mean. I reckon I have to show you. In a hollering. Shouting and hollering. Making out like a whole army. Page 17. Giant. The Jack and the Giants. Jack and the Giants' new ground. Well, 2,000. That many will kill you for sure. Men came down here to kill ye to this very day. They ought to be here any minute now. Alright. If that's what y'all want, that's what I'll do. Yep. You can't hurt a witch with a knife or a bullet even, unless it is silver. For the nigga in the back, you can't hurt a witch with a knife or a bullet, even unless it even you another lie if I'm not reading that out of this book. Jack and the... You a lie. Soap Doll, page 81, second paragraph. Soap Doll is basically a story about witches. Jack went out one day to go working. Jack went out one day to find work, and he came upon this town that had an old mill in it, an old corn mill. There was a lot of stories about this corn mill, but Jack was like, you know, don't nobody want the job, I'll take it. The old man told him, you know, I'll take you to the mill. You can eat there. You can sleep there. Everything you need is there already. Hi, Miss Energy. in Indiana. The job I worked at. I didn't mean to leave you like that, but yeah. Anyway, Jack went to go work at the mill. You'd rather me read the story? While he was sitting there, old man came and brought corn to him, brought corn for him to churn. And while sitting there talking to him, the man even said his name. He was like, I don't remember meeting you. And he was like, I know you don't, but I know you. He was like, you did a good job. Here is a present for you, and gave him a silver knife. The night came and Jack started turning the meal down, and he started making him something to eat. As he was cooking he was cooking his soup on the fire. 12 cats appeared in the window. One cat jumped down, went towards the food. He was like, get away from my food or I'll cut your hand off. The cat backed up, then tried to stick her hand back in the pot. Jack cut it off. When Jack cut it off, the cats ran off, but it was a human hand there. It had a ring on it and all. Jack went to the owner and told him, unwrap that. He was like, how did you do? He was like, I did good. He said, I see, because you made it back. He was like, I'm not going to lie to you. Everybody that's worked at that mill ended up dead or crazy. I know I'm adding the crazy part. He said, but you did a pretty good job. He said, yeah, but I need to show you something. So he unwrapped the hand and showed the man the hand. The man was like, he ran upstairs. He said, honey, get up. I see that you're feeling bad. I made breakfast. Come and get you something to eat. She said, I'm not hungry. And he said, well, hey, let me see your right hand. Let me see your left hand. She reached out to her left, pulled it back. He said, no. I said, let me see your left hand. Reached out, showed him her right hand again. By that time, like he said, he already knew the ring was his mom's. He grabbed her hand and seen her hand was gone. She turned around. No. Got them all back to the mill. Did he burn all of them up? No. He called all of them to all her friends to the house. That's when he had realized some stuff. Called all her friends to the house. Him and Jack went outside. They set the house on fire and burnt all the witches up, including his wife. Because I read the story, but I'm trying to remember facts about it. Soap doll. Yes. Soap doll. I know they hated me reading that. They liked when I read it to them in jail. But they was kind of messed up about it because they was like, wait a minute. When I seen this on TV in jail, you probably can't see it, but my three little monsters. Soldier Jack. My three little demons. Yes. I'll try it. Wiggity whack into my sack. I was born to be Jehovah's soldier, baby. And I'll be that. Regardless. I was born to be Jehovah's soldier. Said, there's no way you're reading that. Oh my God. I wrote it, but yeah. Jehovah thought of everything, not me. Well, I can take a little bit of credit. Cole is the CO. You know what I mean? All right. I'm gonna finish straightening up my room now. Yeah. I have to finish. Actually, that cover came from jail. My son sent it to me. Number one, my son. From prison. My son sent it to me from prison. All right. All right.